Hello, hello, my wonderful tribe. Welcome back to another episode of Ask Coach V. Hello, Coach Ivon. So excited to have you here with us.
Hey, Coach, and hey, everyone. Welcome to this video. It's going to be a good one, right, Coach?
Oh my gosh, it's going to be fantastic. I'm so pumped. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I'm ready to bring you some value. We are here ready to give you guys some great answers and strategies. So what's going on, Coach? What you have up there for me?
Yeah, well, quick recap for those of you joining us new, for those of you that have a short memory and forgot, this is where we do exactly what the title says, and we ask Coach V. So I go out on the internet, go out on social media, I listen, I see what agents are saying, see what agents are asking, and if there's some good questions, I bring them here, and we see what a veteran agent and a veteran coach has to say about them, and we have a great discussion, and we always have good stuff out of it. So I'm ready to go. I got a couple good questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. So tell me what's happening.
All right, let's do it. So here's my first question for you. I saw this one in a group. It was kind of like a discussion starter. And honestly, I thought it was a great one, and I thought we should talk about it. So the question was, do you think you'll have to work 2 times as much this year to do the same amount of deals as last year?
Great question. Great question. And as a coach, I feel like going right back and say, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, exactly. What do you think? What makes you think that? Yeah. So okay, Coach, what do you think? Are you going to have to work twice as hard this year to match what you did last year? Is it really going to be like that, or how do you see it?
It's a fabulous question, because the reality is everybody's wondering that, right? And the truth is, it's going to be a market that you have to be more strategic and definitely stronger on your approach and way better with your skills. So I wouldn't say harder, Coach. I would say way smarter. Does this make sense?
Yeah, I think that's a good distinction. And honestly, that's the first thing I thought when I saw it, was like, look, if you were kicking ass last year, chances are you're not going to be able to double the amount of hours you were working last year, right? But if you want to match that, you might have to work a little smarter. You might have to be more strategic. You might have to do some different kind of things compared to what you were doing last year.
Exactly. It's all about on your perspective, on your approach, and strategies. And strategies is having the right skills for this market. Strategy is having the systems that will generate the leads that you need right now. So let's go deeper here, Coach. We talk about the market changed, right? Many buyers are going to back out because some of them can't buy anymore. Some of them, the motivation was only if it made sense. And now the interest rate double, and if they were moving almost like horizontally, and now it doesn't make sense anymore. So yeah, some of your people are going to take a break, or going to stop, or going to rethink. But who do we want, Coach? Who do we want every day to do business with us?
We want the people that are motivated
and ready, right? Because we're going to have business for today, business for 6 months from now, a year from now. So that's why you got to be way smarter. You have to really stop, look at your business, and realize, okay, who do I have ready to buy today, ready to purchase, ready to list today? Who is highly motivated? And many times, you know what's going on, Coach?
What's that?
They are looking at the leads. Many of my clients right now, some of my great top producers, and they're looking at all the leads. That's what we teach. Look at them, Mrs. Smith, John,
Lots of
Newman,
names.
Any names. And you look at them and you realize, oh, let me look at the motivation. Do they really have to buy? Let me look at the timing. Let me look at everything. And they realize, oh my gosh, I have a lot of warm leads, not really hot. So if you want to succeed in any market, and especially this market, what you have to know specifically who is ready to stop or to back out or take a break, you really got to dial in. Who do you have right now, this hot, warm, and cold? And how many leads you have come in your pipeline? What your next transaction is going to come from? So you got to really become more strategic. Because last year, what happened last year on the best market ever?
What answer are you looking for, Coach? A lot of things
Everything
happened.
you put out, it was selling, right? I mean, you just had all these leads. Everybody wanted to move. Now you got to also work smarter and find the people that are ready to buy or sell. So That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Last year, everything was moving. It was exploding. Now, yeah. So now harder, smarter, more strategic, being the one that smart and showing up digitally, showing up on social media, right? And touching the database more, because people still have to buy and sell. That's the answer to the question.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, right now, so many people are getting in their heads and getting scared when really, instead of retreating and backing up and thinking, oh, hey, I better stop doing this. I better stop, going for these leads or paying for this or doing that. It's more of a time where you need to generate more leads and you need to pre-qual them better and you need to get better at conversion, because look, people still got to buy, sell, move. There's still going to be people trying to invest, and you got to find the right people and have enough people in the pipeline that, hey, it's still cost effective and it still works.
Yeah. Let me give an example. Exactly what you say. Let me give an example. Many times I talk about some of my my newcomers, because a lot of you guys are newer or maybe starting over. I mentioned you guys one of my reels about Michael Dapper in September. So the market changed already since May, June. Last September, Michael closed 8 deals. This is his second year. It's not even complete second year yet. It's his second year. He's already did already over $400,000 in gross commission. He's selling 2-3 a month. And last month he had a record breaking for him and his team too. He's part of the team. So he's part of a team, and he's closed 8 deals. So again, think smart, everyone. Don't think, oh my gosh, I got to work harder. No, many of you guys are already at capacity of energy, capacity of time. I would say, okay, what do I need to do now? How am I going to do it? Who, very important, who's going to help me? Who's going to help me? Who needs to teach me this? Who needs to help me to improve this? And then what is the tool? What is the system? So you got to be strategic more than ever. And a lot of people are going to leave the business.
That's what I was going to say, Coach. I was going to say, I don't think the people that are doing it well and doing it right, look, they're going to feel it a little bit. Things are different, but they're not going to suddenly be crushed under the weight of the different market. But all the people that started in 2020 and maybe didn't have to do much of anything to sell a house, they just had to list it. And, people were so ready and everything was so smooth and it was so, nice for them. People can't just do things willy-nilly anymore and hope that it works, right? I mean, you can't just, hey, I'm going to throw money at this. I don't know how much money I'm spending, but I know everything's going to work out. It's not like that. We got to treat this like a business. We got to look at our numbers. We got to track and measure. We got to know what's working, what's not working, so we know where to double down and where to do less. And, I think the people that were kind of doing it maybe a little lackadaisical, they're the ones that are going to feel it, not the pros.
Yeah, exactly. The people that are here for 1 deal, 3 deals, sell 5 homes per year. The short-term thinkers, the dabblers, the no committers, those people, those agents, not going to do well in this business. They're going to be leaving in bunches every month. Now, the other problem is, when it gets to October, end of October, many agents actually take a break. Some because they already had a bad year and they go, oh my gosh, it was horrible anyway, so let me take a break and start next year. I hope they have some saving. I don't know how people do that anyways, how agents do that. And some agents did so well, they think nothing happens. Also, they think nothing happens going to happen after Halloween, and they take a break.
During the holidays, yeah.
Holidays. All of you guys, you got to think long-term. You got to be strategic, and you got to know, okay, how many people will be buying and selling in November in my market, in October in my market, in December. And then you go first gear on your Ferrari, foot down on the accelerator. And when you work, you work. When you play, when you rest, you rest. And you're going to make a lot of money. The other thing is, Coach, one more thing. You know why I never had fear about the market?
Why is that?
Because I trust that whatever's coming my way, I will know what to do, because I keep working on myself. So when the market changes like this, yes, you're still going to have your database. If you have a great system, work with your database, you still generate leads. You're still going to do your farm, and I hope you do. You're still going to have social media. It's free, it's available, for Pete's sake. Online leads, yes, you can always get it. Now, the other thing is, guess what's going to show up now? Lots of expires, lots of for sale by owner. So this is why I never had fear about the market, because I always did great with those other ones, right? Door knocking, open house, everything. But now there's a whole wave of expires coming in, a whole wave of buy ones coming in. I actually believe there's more business coming my way if I was in real estate, because now I have less competition. People are going to come to us, the pros, because we have experience, knowledge, skills, and energy. We know what to do. And now there's more lead sources available. Does it make sense?
Exactly. And you know what? I've heard you say it and I've said it. And the truth is that when you know your stuff and you got skills and you're good, it's not that crowded at the top, right? So make sure you're always learning. So you know what? I think we killed that question. The answer is, hey, you don't necessarily have to work 2 times harder. You're not going to be able to double your time and energy, right? That's just not feasible, but you got to work smarter. So, okay, I have one more question for you, and not particularly related, but I think it's a good conversation. And you mentioned, your client, Michael Dapper. You said he's part of a team, and so that's kind of related to this. So the question is, when do you know it's the right time to leave your team and go out on your own? So, hey, you're an agent, you started out on the team, you're doing really well. How long do you stay on the team, and when do you know to leave? How do you know it's not too early, or how do you know it's not, 10 years later and you never went out on your own? When's the right time?
Oh, I think it's a great question. Great question. By the way, at the end of the day, you got to stop and ask yourself, the most important person in the whole world, what do I want? What do I want? What I'm getting from this? Listen, I had one of the most wonderful agents in my team. And, Jim King, he was with me over 10 years. So if you are getting what you want, if you are getting what you need, you are part of a great culture, you're getting support, encouragement, marketing, branding, you're getting energy, synergy, you're getting leads, they're there for you. Why would you leave? Right?
I think that's that's such a good point to make, because people often feel like, and not even just real estate, but in life, in work, and in everything, it's like, hey, there's something that I'm supposed to do and there's one right answer, but it's really, hey, what do you want out of this business? What model do you want? How much time, energy, money do you want to spend on it? Are you satisfied with what you're getting out of it, right?
Yeah. This is so relevant to your position. Now, let's say this, because you are unhappy. You went to a team because you thought you were going to have support, encouragement, training, coaching, leads. You see, many people just go for the leads. I think leads is all the way down there. You went to a team and you're not getting anything, and you feel like you're just paying them and you're not getting anything back. Yeah, why should you stay? You see, again, it's all about person-to-person situation. Where are you? What do you want? What do you need? Does it make sense for you? Are you getting your needs as in a business person, business environment, all met? If you're happy where you are, stay. Just improve your conversion. Improve maybe after, okay, you can go to the team leader, say, Mr. Team Leader, I'm with you 2 years. I'm already selling 24 homes per year, and we're 50-50. Can we have 60-40? You see, maybe you can negotiate a little more of your commission split if you're already 2-3 years in a company and you're selling 25-30 homes a year, right? Because the person also will give you leads. Again, where are you? Where are you right now in your business? And do you get what you want? By the way, do you know what you want? So awareness is the beginning of everything, Coach. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, and I think that answers that question right away. I mean, are you happy there? Are you unhappy there? If you're unhappy there, the answer is right now, leave right now. And if you're happy there, ask yourself the question, hey, do I want more? And what would that look like? What would that be? And how would I do it on my own if I were to leave, right?
Right, exactly. Now, I even say one more thing. If you're not happy, also, have you ever, sometimes they're not happy because, first of all, the team leader never even set expectation. There's no structure. There's no goal set. There's no culture. So don't confuse a group with a team. A group is just a bunch of people. There's no culture. There's no synergy. There's no encouragement. There's no training. There's a group of people. There's a lot of agents out there that have a group. A team, there's synergy, there's encouragement, there's training, there's coaching, there's energy, there's group together. They grow together. Everybody's happy to participate. So ask first of all, what do I want? If I'm unhappy, am I participating? Am I being part of the, or maybe I'm in a group, not in a team. So Awareness.
So then I have a follow-up question then. I think this will be a good way for us to close it out. This will be great for you to explain this for all the people watching who are on a team, and also for all the team leaders who are watching who want to have a solid team. How do you, like, what are the features that you look for? What are the traits that you look for to know whether you're on a team or you're in a group that is not a successful team? You know, what does a nice team have, and how do you know that you're on a good team, or how do you know as a team leader that you have really a team that is working?
Oh, that's such a great question, Coach. By the way, is when you feel supported, you feel they are holding you accountable because they care. You feel engaged. You're engaged. You are in action. You want to do more. You want to participate because you're part of a culture. So you actually can feel it. You don't even have to think about it. If you feel like, oh my gosh, whatever I need, the team, we have an escort coordinator, we have a listening coordinator. I only do what I love. I do what I best. I have time with my team leader. I feel supported. I feel encouraged. I feel inspired. I feel engaged. They hold me accountable. I can tell my team leader care for me. If I have a question, someone is there to help me. I feel like I want to produce. I have goals. I have a schedule. That's a culture. When that person don't want to leave, when you feel like, shit, I don't want to leave this here. I love this here. I want to give more. They inspire me. You have a team. Now, when you feel disconnected, uninspired, you feel like you're alone. You feel alone. You feel lonely. You have a group. Right? You don't get, like, I don't have any synergy. I don't have any connection. I don't feel inspired. I don't feel engaged. I don't get training. I don't have coaching. I don't have support. No one is holding me accountable, help me to see my goals. I feel like I'm derailing all the time. You have a group.
And
you know
the point I want to make right there, of all those things you were listing of, I'm not having this, I'm not having that, you didn't even bring up leads, right? So it just goes to show you that so many people are saying, hey, I'm going to join some team because they're going to give me leads. Before you do that, think about, what else are you getting out of there? Are you getting that culture? Are you getting that support? And if you are a team leader, because we work with so many team leaders, right? Think about, don't just think, hey, I'm going to give them some lists of numbers to call and some emails that come in. Think, am I making that person feel like they're part of the culture, right? Can I build that?
I love that. I love that. And it's such a great year. It's such a good point you made, Coach, because you see the leads, they're going to also, because when you feel engaged, inspired, and you are coached and trained, you actually learn how to hunt. You learn how to fish. So you actually learn how to run the business. So they give you leads, but you're also getting leads, right? You're getting leads. Like I just coached today Jason's team, and I was coaching Harper and David. David right now got one in escrow. I mean, he's already sold 6 homes this year. First 8 months in the business, 8-9 months in the business. So again, he's having that and he's engaged. So yeah, leads, the job of a leader is to create a new leader, to create new leaders. So if I teach my people not only what to do at the right time, the right strategy, the right thing, and I teach them also how to hunt, I think the quote go like this, and we can finish here. If you give someone a fish, you feed them for a day. If you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. Isn't it something like that?
You got it. You got it. You're, if for those that don't know, Coach V's pretty famous for butchering some quotes here, but I think she nailed that one. So yeah, well, look, there you have it, guys. If you're on a team, the time to leave that team is when you're unhappy on that team. And you got to ask yourself some questions. Don't look for anything external. Don't go Googling guides on how long you're supposed to stay on the team. Think to yourself, hey, am I getting what I want out of this? Am I getting what I need out of this? And what do I want? And what do I need out of my business? Right, Coach?
Right. One more thing about this. Yeah. And also ask yourself, because maybe you do have a team leader and you do have a team here, but you are the one who is not connecting. You're the one who is not falling in getting to the coachability of the synergy. You're the one who are with maybe some paradigms or some negative thinking or disempowering mental state. You are the one who is not participating. So it's not the team, it's you. So again, I love that you said, be brutally honest with yourself. Is it me or is the team? Am I showing up? Am I doing my part? Today I wrote out something on the Facebook. If you guys follow me on Facebook, and I hope you guys follow me here all the time and follow me everywhere because I give you so much content. And I was talking about that. Ask yourself, am I, bringing contribution, and who is not bringing contribution and bring the energy to the team? If you have people on your team that they're not showing up, they're not being coachable, they're not following the structure, they're not positive psychology, and they're not being part of the culture, let them go. That person will spoil the whole team and bring the energy down, and they are energy vampires. They shouldn't be surrounded by these people. So that's my 2 cents.
Absolutely. And you know what? I think that's a great stopping point. So, hey, guys, we love doing these videos. We love answering questions. If you guys love this content, or you know someone that you think could benefit from this content, make sure you share it with someone. Make sure you subscribe so you catch our next one, because, hey, Coach V puts out other videos, not just these. We're always sharing value. We're always sharing content. So stay with us, stay showing up, share this with someone who needs it. Right, Coach?
Exactly. We are on TikTok. We are on LinkedIn, Instagram. Follow us everywhere, and definitely share this and subscribe here for my channel, for our channel, because we love helping you. And there's no reason for you to work harder in this market. There's no reason for you to be lost or feeling unfulfilled and unhappy in this market, right, Coach? So let's kick ass. Go share your energy. Go sell a lot of homes and show up here often. So we love you. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks. Bye, everyone.
I see you next time. Thank you.